It's been a long time, but my time is finally here. Hey gang, the Orville is back with Season 3 news, and guess what? I'm back as well. Check out the first look of the Orville Season 3 right after this. Alright gang, we got the first glimpse, the first look here of the Orville with the crew, most of the crew, not everybody's here. This is coming from TV Line. It's a TV Line exclusive. If I recall correctly, and I do, Season 2's first look also came from TV Line. So we have this first image here of the crew on the new refitted bridge for the Orville Season 3. It is a sight to be seen, and it puts a huge smile on my face. For those of you that are new here, I'm JP. I know everything about the Orville because I am the Orville Evangelist. So, welcome. This is where we talk about the Orville, and we just love it so much. I'm excited after this long, incredible wait that we've had to endure over the last 3 years, waiting for the third season of the Orville. We finally get to see the crew on the new retrofitted bridge. Fun side note, not that fun. When we got our first teaser of Season 3, where we just saw the bridge of the Orville with voiceovers of the crew going on new adventures, a lot of people on the same day were saying, oh, the new bridge is too small. Also, the new bridge is too big. They're going to get swallowed up in it. Well, like I said in a previous video, this is the exact same bridge, the exact same set from the previous 2 seasons. They just put some fancy panels on the wall. Every nut, every bolt is in the exact same place. The chairs are in the exact same place. Has the exact same dimensions. So that's just a little reminder that before you put BS out onto the internet with your comments, make sure you know what you're talking about first. Because otherwise you're just hurting other people and hurting yourself. So that's just a little the more you know moment here on the show. But let's take a look at this picture. It's very telling to me, and I have a nice little reveal as to a fun cameo that we're getting this season. We'll talk about that in just a second. We also have an introduction of the new navigator aboard the ship, Charlie Burke, played by Annie Winters. Now this is more the middle left side of the bridge. I guess that'd be stage right. But for us, the viewer, it'd be the left side of the image. We have Isaac. We have a no-name extra that got to be in the picture, which is really great. We have a new blue alien species, some elfin Vulcan with a smile species as well. Admiral Halsey, played by Victor Garber, is part of this mission in this episode, whatever this episode is about. Captain Ed, we got Kelly Grayson right there at his side, ready to give all the great advice that she does and do the hard stuff when it needs to be done that other people might be too soft to do. You know how Kelly is, you guys. I mean, she is a deity of an entire planet, so she can get stuff done when she needs to get done. We got Gordon, and we have Annie Winters. I had the privilege of meeting Annie in person just a month or 2 ago. She's a lot of fun. She's very nice, very hip and cool. It was great to be around her and talk about the Orville a tiny bit, but mostly just, have a great time. She will be the new navigator, taking John's old position. John Lamar, of course, played by Jay Lee. He was the navigator in the first season, but then he got promoted to the engine room. He's the chief. He's the chief engineer on the ship. So she's taking his spot. We did not get a replacement for him in season 2. We just kept getting random people every episode in that hot seat. Maybe having to do with the fact that they just got Jessica Zor as a semi-replacement for Halston Sage that season. They didn't want to double up on the replacements that season. But it all worked out just fine. Tala, played by Jessica Zor, is great. An amazing person. But now we got season 3 coming up. We got a new amazing person to be introduced to. Now, I've had many predictions for season 3. One of my predictions, we'll see if it comes true, is that Isaac, still trying to get over Claire or get Claire back, I believe, is going to start flirting with other members of the crew. I think Charlie being a new character that Isaac is going to try to flirt with her. Check that when the season drops on March 10th, 2022 on Hulu in the United States. We will find out if that prediction begins to come true. For those of you who are wondering, first time here, the Orville Season 3 is a Hulu exclusive. It'll be on Hulu in the United States, but abroad, international markets, it is expected to be on Disney+. We do not have a confirmation as of yet. The actual date of the international release, it might be on the same exact damn day or the next day. Everything's pretty worldwide nowadays, especially when you got a show that takes place in the galaxy. The galaxy. It's going to take place in galaxy streaming time all around the world, hopefully, fingers crossed. If not, I'll be watching it first on Hulu, sorry. So the mission that they're going on here, I assume, is one of those bringing two worlds together type of missions, like they did with the two alien species in the episode Cupid's Dagger. They brought them together in a very fun, loving way. Maybe there's some hand-loving going on as well, but they didn't really show us that. I'm just assuming, but this really feels like two worlds being brought together. It's definitely a very important mission, being that Admiral Halsey is on the bridge. This is an important mission to the Planetary Union, I would assume, if Victor Garber is going to be stepping foot on the bridge to take part in this historic mission. Now, one thing that I do want to point out, not only has the bridge and the ship gotten a full retrofit, we no longer have carpets on the bridge, but I have gotten confirmation that carpets exist everywhere else on the ship, just not on the bridge. There's been a lot of spills over the years behind the scenes, and they've actually had to digitally remove stains from the carpet in many episodes. It's actually a thing, but also it just looks so slick, so cool. Season 3, we're getting 10 episodes, extra long episodes, ranging from at least minimum 70 minutes to 90 minutes per episode. So we're getting a huge season out of these 10 episodes. As much content, if not a little bit more, than Season 2, which had 14 episodes. So before you think we're getting a short season, no, this is just as long as the previous season, which was its longest season so far. So this will prove to be just as long, if not longer. But also, every single episode is at movie quality, okay? Movie quality. Some people are like, oh man, it's taking them 3 years to get the third season out. So for those of you who have said that in the comments over the years, because you have no empathy and you apparently have not turned on the news and have figured out that there was a worldwide pandemic that was going on and still going on, and the Orville shut down for 1.5 years. For those of you who don't realize that, I don't know how you're watching this video right now. How are you able to navigate an actual computer to watch this video? I do not know. But I'm sorry that you missed out, but there was a worldwide pandemic. You might want to put on a mask or something. I don't know. But you are susceptible to getting the infection and possibly dying. So besides having movie quality, besides having extra long episodes, besides this being the biggest season the Orville has ever done, this season is going to be a big to-do. Upgrades everywhere. You'll see that Isaac has also been retrofitted. Here's an old picture of Isaac from the previous seasons. Look at him now. The dude's got like arm pads and leg armor and little, cool little bips and bops going through his body. He's basically, he's like a T-2000 now. I'm interested to see in Season 3 how Isaac's retrofit coincides with the ship's retrofit. I have a prediction for Season 3 that the Orville has been upgraded with Kaylon technology, quite a bit of it, because the Kaylon is the big baddie in Season 3, putting the entire galaxy, not just a sector or whatever, the entire galaxy, the entire universe at risk. All sentient life is at risk. And I believe in Season 3, it's the Orville's job to warn everybody and get as many allies on our side against the Kaylon. Another thing with this single photo that I want to talk about is that blue alien right there. Really cool. What's going on with this blue alien? Well, I have told you guys for the last couple of years that I'm pretty sure Bruce Boxleitner from Babylon 5 fame is having a cameo. in Season 3 of the Orville. Had no idea what he's going to play. An admiral, a captain, some leader of a planet, the janitor. I have no idea. Well, lo and behold, when this picture was just dropped the other day, who happened to actually retweet it and share it on multiple social media? None other than Bruce Boxleitner. Dude doesn't do a lot of tweeting. He doesn't do a lot of sharing. But guess what? This picture came out and he wanted to share it, meaning it really seems like that blue alien is going to turn out to be played by Bruce Boxleitner. Seems like a really high probability that that is who is playing this blue alien. This, I assume, leader of a world and standing next to another leader of the world, and they all need to get along. The best sci-fi stories out there is people need to get along. Can't different people from different worlds get along? Well, sci-fi usually makes it so that, yes, they can. And hopefully that's what's going to happen here. That's all we got to talk about today. I'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye-bye.